Alright, welcome back. Hope you're having a good day. Got us a little Ficus Microcarpa we're going to work on today. One of my oldest cuttings that I've got. I'm going to go ahead and feed some old pictures here. It's one of the most well-documented trees I have too. Just it's one of the first ones I ever put in a ceramic pot of any sort. We're going to start off here in 2019 with a little group of cuttings that I took. I think only like 2 of those survived from that little group there. And then somewhere around 2020, I got into this pot here. And then 21, 5 years ago now, I guess, I gave it a good repot in this, changed the angle and everything. And then I just now realized, I looked through some of the old videos and everything, and I realized October of that same year, I went ahead and switched it to the new configuration, if you will. Just because it was seeming as if the angle that I had it on really wasn't going to work out all that well. I do think with a little patience, I probably could have made that work. But either way, here we are today anyway. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is just get in here and cut off any obvious branches I don't plan on keeping or little twigs that have grown that are not going to be keepers. And I usually would cut all the growing tips all at once too. I'm going to get them all today at some point. But I just kind of want to see what it's going to look like when I get all the unwanted branches off first. So go ahead and clip off some of these. Some good dieback right here. Not really sure what happens. Didn't really even notice it before I took it in. But now, I had a branch kind of coming out here where I wanted it. Died back to this little sprout here that's going back into the tree. Kind of taking off a little more than I had envisioned, but see a handful of leaves here falling on their own. We had some cold snaps. I'm actually kind of limited now to working on some of the trees that are still good and healthy. I think the only thing I really lost is the top of my Fukian tea tree. Alright, a little closer look. Decided that was just kind of in an awkward place there. And then I was thinking about taking this one here too. But I actually think that this one is a little bit of a bar branch with this other little twig here. They really are just little twigs right now, but and then now I'm gonna go ahead and pop all the rest of the growing tips off. Want to get wire on it. There may be a couple more little twigs that I lose, just kind of as I bend the wires into place. Alright, got the main branches wired up here. And I have decided I'm going to cut some of the twigs back a little more. I was thinking about getting some small wire on them, but they are right at the size that they usually wind up snapping when I try to wire them, so I'll just let them build up a little more taper. I'm going to leave this one a little bit longer. I did get the apex to just kind of move a little more towards the trunk, so I'd like it to become a little more defined. Really don't want it a whole lot taller than this. Probably just out of shot there is how tall I'd like it to be, eventually. But at the same time, I would like to have it a little more of a developed apex there. Alright, interested to see what we're going to see. This is one of the only microcarpas that I've had in a pot this long that hasn't ventured out of the drain hole. And let's see what we got here. As I wired it and everything and did the pruning, I knocked off a few aerial roots, trying to save that one just for fun, I guess. Although, let's see what happens here. I don't know why I haven't moved that out of the way yet. Interesting little hole where the drain came out, and then just roots where the water did not drain through. Alright, and I may have mentioned it at the beginning of the video when I showed you the original way I had it potted and everything. It was like a little piece of an aerial root that had survived, and I had actually had it potted like that. I planned on letting it get all just kind of sinewy and swampy looking and everything. Why I put it in such a small pot, I'm not really all that sure. I think with a little bit of patience, it probably would have happened, but I did notice this side was getting a lot of algae on it and everything. And of course, laying at that angle, I think that's how this root here got so big. And then as I tried to kind of straighten it up in the pot, this thing was kind of becoming more and more exposed. And I've kind of thought that I want to straighten it up a little bit more if I'm going to keep it as a normal upright tree or whatever, instead of laying down like that. I'd like to have it a little more upright. And the more I try to hold it in the pot and hold it upright, this root is kind of a little bit too high. But it's got plenty of other roots at this point. And there's just a little bit too much coming out that way. So I'm going to try to get a little angle on it here. And take that off like that. And then there's a little piece right there that also might have been almost a branch at one point. Or just some kind of a sprout right there. And pop that guy off too. Alright, got the screen back in there already. And I think that's about the angle I'm going to be looking for there. Cutting that root off did give me quite a bit more wiggle room as to where I can kind of move it around to in the pot here. That was kind of holding me back. It would have been way up from how I do want it there. And let's see here. Alright, and there, kind of see I straightened it up quite a bit. Now this thing is actually, the apex that I wanted to come over the main trunk is actually even beyond it just a little bit. Might not have bent it that far had I realized that. So at this point here, I think what I'm going to do, is I'm just going to let that become the apex. And now that thing's almost pointing straight down, so I'm going to take that out too.